Hello everyone, this is Joseph K. Welcome back to more Let's Play Tales of the Abyss 100%. In the last part, we made it all the way to where we think Van is. We got the last scene in the game before the main fight. And we're not going to do the fight though. Van can wait a little while longer. Instead, we are going to finish up the remaining side quests between this episode and the next episode. We can get a few new items, a few new weapons, and yeah. So, head back to the field. In this part right here, we are going to be going and checking our collector's book. Getting all the items we can get that we have not gotten yet. I am also going to, here's how this is going to work. I'm going to do the final battle of the game. But I am not going to go to the grade screen. Like, I'm going to do it, I'm going to show the scenes, and I'm going to turn the game off without saving it. And then, between this playthrough and the second playthrough, I'll be grinding up grade. So, first things first, let's get some side quests taken care of. And by the way, this is probably going to be an incredibly long episode. I'm going to try to cut between different places that I'm going, so we don't have to worry about that. But first, let's head to Baticul. Yeah, there's a lot of side quests we can do. But have no fear, between this episode and the next episode, we will have all the side quests we can possibly get in this game done. We already completed the Coliseum, so we don't have to worry about that. This is also where I'm going to go do stuff with Din. That's the more difficult part. I'm probably going to save that for the end of this video. And if you've done everything up to this point regarding the weapon that's on this pillar right here, Duke Fon Fabre will be here, and you can get a seat. Father, that sword. Luke, and Guy too, I see. I'm sure you must resent an article of your father's being displayed in his killer's house. I'd be lying if I said I didn't, but Luke taught me something important, that I can't let myself stay shackled by the past. Luke taught you that? Yes, Luke once said something about his past memory that he thought he had lost. You can't go forward if you keep looking back. At the time, I was shackled by my past, and, to tell the truth, I found those words irritating. Then why? I decided to make a bet. If the son of my father's killer, the man I hated more than anything, grew into someone who can make me feel loyalty toward him, then perhaps I'd lose my desire for revenge. Ah, I remember now. It wasn't long after Luke returned safely from the kidnapping. He said he made a bet with you as to whether he could become an adult worthy of you pledging your sword. Right, and Luke won that bet. Then you believe Luke has matured into a person of such value? I believe he's working hard to be one. That's enough for me. Luke made up his mind to change himself. If he can do it, then so can you. I see. In that case, take the sword. And with it, pledge eternal loyalty, no, eternal friendship to Luke. Father. This child has no father. Not because he is a replica, because I, his father, tried to kill my own son in accordance with the score. He could not possibly call me his father. You mean the score that stated that Luke would die with Exariuth? I was always running away from my son. I felt there was no meaning in loving a son who would die one day. Unlike me, you looked after and cared for Luke. You are his brother, his father, and an irreplaceable friend. All right. Hey, I'm not going through with any weird loyalty ritual. You and I are fine the way we've always been, Guy. More important than that, Father, please return that sword to Guy. It was his father's, right? Yes, that was my intention. Guy, allow me to return that sword to its rightful owner. I'm sorry. Hey, we get the Jewel of Guardias. Your Grace? That's wonderful, guy. You have your father's memento back. Yeah, and I also learned that his Grace is really compassionate at heart. And that Luke has a bad memory. I can't help it. I didn't think it was that important of a bet. Actually, I still can't remember making it. Some friend you are. Sorry. Alright, I think this is his second best weapon in the game. It also allows him to unlock his, It also allows him to unlock his second Mystic Art. Alright, so now we're going to head back to Chesedonia. I'm just going to cut till when we get there. Alrighty, y'all, I'm back. Now, I was going to go to Din, but I think I'm going to save her for, like, the absolute last. What I'm going to be doing between, between transportation is I'm going to go ahead and, make sure I stop by all the search points between locations. Yeah, it's going to make this video go a while, but I want to get all of these done in here. Alright, now we're here for one reason. We want to talk to this person. Hi there, we've got all sorts of items for sale. Take a look. What is it, guy? Ah, I can sense phone machinery here. My, you can hear the voices of phone machines? He walks among us as Guy, but that's merely a disguise. His true identity is that of a phone machine guardian. He's the phone machine king, Guy Kaiser. My, why didn't you tell us? Sorry. I found a music disc, see? Hey, you're right. I can't believe the final disc was in a place like this. This dirty old thing, we picked this up from a shop that went out of business yesterday. I don't think it would sell, but I went ahead and stuck it on the shelf. Okay, we'll buy it. 1 million gold. What the hell? She's got our number. Well, yeah, you just called this the final disc. That must mean you're collecting them all. Collector's items sell for a lot to people that want them. I'm not being mean, it's basic business. Well, what's it gonna be? Jay, do something. Then let's call Astor and have him raise the rent for this marketplace. Not just for the shop, but for all of them. It'll be quite the commotion. Because the rent is going to become 1 million gold. What, are you threatening me? Not at all. It's based on negotiation. Fortunately for us, we have power and connections. You're the kind of customer I could do without. Okay, let's do this. I'll give it to you for free, if you do a little work for me. We can certainly handle that. Guy, Luke, your turn. Okay, let's get started. This way, boys. Damn it, I should have known asking Jay for help was a bad idea. Seriously. Haha. Good work. Here's your disc, like I promised. Hey, we get the finale. Thank you. I see. So this is the job of the phone machine king, Guy Kaiser. Natalia, feel free to come back to reality now. Just don't drag me into your weird fantasies. Natalia is such a damn ditz. Natalia. Okay, now. I will see you guys after I do some search point gathering and, well, you know what? Let me just turn in all of this. Once I return all these items in, I should be ready to go for buying stuff. Yeah, we've got quite a lot of these. So what's going to happen is now I'm going to start putting the guide in. Probably in this episode, I'll put the guide up for you guys to do this. Or I'll probably do all the side quests I can, barring one, now. And then in the next video, I'll show off getting all the items that are needed that we can get to complete our collector's book. Now, we can't complete the collector's book unless we are on a second playthrough, because it involves us going to the optional dungeon to collect it. Also, you have to make the gold armor or the sword if you didn't make the armor or sword this time around. There are also a lot of items that you can miss out on if you don't get them when they're available. So, we'll see just how much I got when I'm all done with this. And then we're going to go to, I believe Grand Chokmah. No, Sheridan is our next location. We got to go turn in that final phone disc after all. Now, I should note that you can only get that phone disc if it's the last phone disc you're missing in the game. If you go to talk to her at this point in the game and you don't get that scene, then yeah, you got to go find the other phone disc. But if you've been following along with this guide, you should have all the phone discs. I've also decided that I'm going to fight the final boss with everybody in some costumes we're going to be getting here very shortly. And then when I do the long play of this, everybody's going to fight in their bathing suits. Whoever I have in my party, they're going to fight in their bathing suits. Oh yeah, I'm going to need to go and get some life bottles too. I'm actually going to want to max out on those because I'm going to need them very soon. In the next video, we'll do that. Alright, that's good. Alright, 280 gold, not bad. Okay. Like I said before, I am going to take the time to get all the search points again, and I will see you guys back in Sheridan. So, be right back. Alrighty, y'all, I'm back. Now that we got the finale, let's come in here and let's speak to Ishtar. I wonder if this is the last music disc. I think so. It says finale on it. We finally have the last one. Great, they're all back together again. Yes, I owe it all to you. Thank you so very much. I'm sure my grandfather would be happy. Please come by any time to listen. Hey, and for getting all the discs, Tyr gets the Servant of Melodies title. And we can't simply give this to her and not listen to it, can we? Alright, that's all the songs. That gives us a huge boost to our TPL, our TLP. Now, I want to check something. If something happens over on the opposite side of town, I'm not going to initiate it. But I want to see if it's actually available since it's given me so many other things that I shouldn't have access to. Oh, yes, they're there. So anyways, if you approach these guys, you'll get a scene, and then you'll speak to Sheba again. And this is only doable if you went to the Aramis Spring and rescued Sheba, and also did the scene where you threw the ice, whatever the hell, into the Mount Zalejo. But we're not going to do that now. That's the next playthrough. Okay. Now we have one last stop. I'm sorry, two more stops. I want to see if I can buy anything. Let's buy all the life bottles. Good. Alright, so I will see you guys when we get back to Tyr's Garden. Or no, Tyr's Room. We'll go to Tyr's Room on the upper floor. And then I'll cut back. So I'll see you guys then. Alrighty, y'all, I'm back. Let's go to Tyr's Garden real quick. You should get a scene the moment you enter.
Can I have a moment?
What is it, Tyr?
What's that?
Legretta's final letter. Dear Mysterica, if you are reading this letter, then I am no longer alive.
So, it's time that I confess something to you. Tyr, I am a criminal who tried to kill your brother, Van de Stelka. Van killed my brother, though even that was foretold by the score.
Van Grants! For my brother!
Are you an Oracle Knight?
You bastard! Marcel trusted you, and you still sent him to the Battle of Chesedonia! You read the score! You knew he'd be wiped out!
The penalty for an ordinary soldier uncovering the closed score is death.
So what? Kimlasca was clearly losing at the North Chesedonia battlefield. There was no strategic advantage, no reason for Doth to intervene.
But it was read in the score. The score cannot be overturned.
You pulled him into your plans for the Order, and you killed him! How can you say that?
It was your brother who offered to assist me. I never once forced him. Do you hate me?
Yes!
Then let me make you my aide.
Don't mock me!
You can stand at my side, wait for an opening, and kill me at any time.
What are you trying to do?
Trying to see whether my life can defeat the score.
You'll regret this. I'll kill you. I swear it.
And she lied.
And so I became Van's adjutant. I became your instructor in order to use you to kill Van. But through that, I learned of Van's past, and it resonated with me. So when your training was complete, I resolved to part with my former self. I felt your trust as I tutored you, and I betrayed you nevertheless. I do not ask for forgiveness, but I was concerned at your unquestioning view of me as an ideal. I am a mere human being. I wish not for you to follow me, but for you to follow your own ideals. May you find happiness. Be well, Giselle Oslo.
So Legretta had her own painful experience with the score.
Would you please leave me alone for a bit?
Okay.
Major, I'm sorry.
Tear.
I'm sorry. I'm fine now.
Okay. Just don't push yourself. But I guess you always push yourself.
Hey, and Tyr gets the Locrian Colonel title. Which, if I'm being honest, it's her best costume in the game. So let's show it off. Anyways, you put Tyr in this costume and you get the skit, drink your milk. So that's the uniform for the officer school, huh? I only attended the early grades, so I always wanted to wear one. It's wonderful. You look so brave. But it looks like it's a bit small on me now. Where? It's the perfect fit. Well, around my waist and my chest, I guess. Your chest? I must have gained weight. I always build too much muscle mass when I'm training. Ooh, I wish I had that chest. It's alright, Annis. You just need to drink milk. You'll grow as big as a cow. Fucking Natalia's stupid. Yeah, I'll drink a gallon a day. I know they're not trying to be mean, but I feel like they're making fun of me. But we're going to keep her in that costume almost for the rest of the game. Although, she does have another costume that doesn't look too bad. I might have been a little bit hasty by saying that's her best costume in the game. But anyways, now I'm going to cut until we get back to Grand Chokmah. So I will see you there. Alrighty, y'all, I'm back. Since last time I, of course, went to all the search points with Natalia in her Adventurous Princess title. Do note, we can't do it here because we gotta do a second playthrough to get it, but there is something else we could do in here. If you had Annis entirely maxed out with her cooking, and you spoke to that one dude who came to the manor to eat, and got her title for that, you would need to equip her with that title and then do something in here. But since I won't have her maxed out by the end of this Let's Play, we'll do that next one. And if it really comes down to it, I'll go ahead and do it in a third playthrough. But anyways, we want to head to the meeting hall. I probably could have cut till we got to the meeting hall, but whatever. It ain't gonna take but a minute to get over there. I'm sorry, audience hall, not meeting hall. We're going to get a bunch of new costume titles for everybody. So, let's come up here. Ah, it's you. It's almost time, isn't it? Yes, none of us has a future if we don't stop Van's scheme now. It feels weird thinking I'm fighting for the sake of the world. Yes, for me as well. It would be one thing to do it for Malkuth, but to allow myself to be caught up in something like this, it goes against how I've learned to live. My, what are you saying? It is an honor to be able to fight for the sake of the world. You mustn't say such weak-spirited things. Uh-oh, it's the school marm. I really will lecture you if you talk like that. Haha, I think they have a point, though. Natalia and Luke may be royalty, but we aren't. We're not exactly regular people either, though. We're a group of nobles and soldiers. Well, yeah, but we didn't get to where we are now because everybody set out to save the world, right? Regardless of how things have turned out. Yes, we each had our own goals, and in the process of dealing with what was right before our eyes, we've come to this point. But we can't lose now. Yeah. And for that, I have something I want to give you. It's a small present for a brave group of people out to save the world. Don't tell me you use the National Treasury for your personal hobbies again. Hey, I got permission from the council for this. This is an apology and thanks for what you did for us when the Outer Lands fell into the cliff off. Please accept it. I guess I can't refuse a sincere offer like that. Your Majesty, Combat is all about spirit. Those clothes you had lacked sufficient spirit for the final battle. What are you looking at me like that for? Those clothes are special garments infused with foam power. Well, I suppose I might have toyed around a bit with the design on one or two of them, but hey, don't worry about it too much. Oh well, I don't think this outfit is half bad myself. You look cool, Master. Or at least it suits him really well, the thug look and all. What's your problem? Yours looks like something a kid would wear. Stop it, you two. I think they're fine clothes and easy to move around in. Yes, I agree with Tyr. Although we now have a certain someone looking like an evil phonic artist that belongs in a fairy tale. Yeah, right, and for doing this scene, we get the Wild Saber title for Luke, the Cool Chick title for Tyr, the Evil Fonist title for Jade, or Evil Fonist for Jade, the Childish title for Annis, the Blade Master title for Guy, and the Imperial Will title for Natalia. Alright, now, put Annis in that title that she just got, the Childish title. And you might actually have to put her as your party lead. Yes, there it is. Annis' new outfit. I thought this outfit looked kind of childish, but now I'm used to it. Doesn't bother me. Yeah, it looks good on you. Have you finally recognized my charm? Ooh, what should I do? Maybe if you get down on your hands and beg, I just might go out with you. Oh, God, Annis. Idiot. Colonel, Luke's being mean to me. Well, why not? You're always making fun of him. Boo! Okay, Guy, your turn. No, get away from me. Ah! Come on, get used to it already. I'm wondering if you get... I didn't try this before. So let me try equipping everybody with the titles they just got. Wild Saber, and making him the party leader. No? Nothing? Huh. Interesting. Alright, let's go to Tyr and let's put on her Cool Chick costume. Nothing? Okay, let's go to Jade and put on his Evil Fotis title. No, huh? I guess it really only is Annis that gets a title here. Gets a skit here. Alright, let's put Natalia in her costume, and then I guess we should be good to go then. Okay, good talk. Alright. Well, let's go back to controlling Jade, and let's get him back in his Emperor's Best Friend title. But what can we do now that we have all the catalyst weapons? And what is this planetary phonic art? Find out next time on the penultimate finale of Let's Play Tales of the Abyss 100%. This is Joseph K. signing out. Y'all have a great day and keep it real. Later.